Hello, assalamu alaikum, and welcome to Maths Plus Much More. I am Mr Mohid, your presenter and teacher, live on channel 827 JTV every Friday fortnight, that's every 2 weeks, at 7:30 till just before 9 o'clock. This is the show where you learn maths at home and improve your results in school. But wait, that's not all, because in this show we learn about other things besides maths. For example, on the last show, if you remember, we were learning how to make some scrumptious cakes, and they were cupcakes. In fact, they were so scrumptious, I had 3 when I got home. And on the show before that, on the much more part of the show, we were learning about some cool and phenomenal physics facts and experiments. We were blowing up balloons, we were crushing cans, we were blowing out candles, we were measuring how heavy Coke is, and not like Coca-Cola, not the other Coke obviously, and so on. We was doing loads of things. This is a unique show where we don't just do maths, we do loads of other things. Right, have you all prepared yourself with your pen and paper? I hope you have. If you've not done so, make sure you quickly go and grab it. On today's show, we've got something extremely fascinating and extremely cool lined up for you, so make sure you watch the whole show. I'm going to introduce my guest very shortly, but before that, I'm going to introduce today's topic. Today's topic is the maths part of the show will be on something called ratio, and I'm sure you've all heard of it. If you haven't, don't worry. The reason why I'm doing ratio is because someone called Maria Islam emailed me just a few days ago. I hope you're watching, Maria, because this show is dedicated to you, because you said you were struggling with ratio, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. And the much more part of the show will be on my experience of climbing this massive mountain in Africa called Mount Kilimanjaro. And if you keep watching for the rest of the show, you will know exactly where that is and the challenges I faced. There'll be some cool videos for you to watch, so make sure you tuned in. This is Maths Plus Much More. Right, are my guests ready to introduce themselves?
Yes.
Do they sound ready? No. Are my guests ready to introduce themselves?
Yes.
Okay, that's a little bit better. We'll start with the lads. Okay, on my right, off you go. Let's start with you.
Hello, my name is Jamal Odin and I'm 14 years old. I go to the Radcliffe School and I'm at year 10. My favourite subject is history because I like learning things about the past, and I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up, but I'm considering a historian because it's actually kind of cool.
Fantastic, a historian, because it's cool.
Yeah.
What do you think you have to do if you're a historian? What would your job involve? What do you think?
I would think digging up for things and examining things, something like forensics as well.
Alright, so you've got a bit of forensics in there. So it's a bit like archaeology. You can maybe also go into archaeology where you dig up bones and find out how long they've been there for, and do all sorts and find maybe treasure. Brilliant. Okay, and on next to you we have, off you go please.
Hello, my name is Razul Haq and I'm 15 and I go to the Radcliffe School, and my favourite subjects are maths and science because I particularly enjoy them, find them fascinating. Initially I wanted to be optometrist, but now I would like to be someone who could make a global impact, change the world, like a world leader.
A world leader, wow, fantastic. What, a world leader, like, where would you work? Where would a world leader work?
Like somewhere like the United Nations, where I could actually change someone's life somewhere in the world.
Okay, which country would you start off with? What would be on your hit list? Not hit list, as in your main priority. Which country would that be?
Probably first Bangladesh, because that's my heritage, and then maybe somewhere like Africa, maybe.
Yeah, fantastic. Bangladesh, that's a very good place to start because there's a lot of poverty there. That's brilliant. So here we go. We've got the next Kofi Annan, and I'm hoping he does a better job than the current Kofi Annan. Well done, Reza. And let's go to the girls. Off you go.
Hi, thanks Mr Mohid for having me on this show. My name is Malaika Begum and I go to the Radcliffe School. I'm 15 years old and my favourite subject is English. I like English because it's fascinating, interesting, and I like to express my feelings when I'm writing. I want to be a solicitor when I grow up, and because I just want to fulfill my family's dream, because that's what they want me to be.
Okay, brilliant. So you want to be a solicitor, right? So is it what you want to be?
I want to be a solicitor, and then my family are they're like pushing me, like getting me to aim higher and
Okay,
getting me
brilliant. That's fantastic. So solicitor is a good job. You can help lots of people. Yeah?
I want to be a solicitor, then I want to try and be a lawyer too.
Yeah, so you're going to build up slowly.
Yep.
And maybe a barrister.
Yep.
Yeah, wear them funny wigs on your head. Brilliant. And then, and we have next to you, sorry.
Hello, my name's Syra, and thank you for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
I'm 15 years old, I'm in year 10, and I'm studying at the Radcliffe School at the moment. My favourite subjects would probably have to be maths and science, particularly biology, because I really enjoy learning about the body parts and how everything works inside us. In the future, I've always had a dream of wanting to be an accountant, and if I was an accountant, I'd want to work for a top agency in the world. Or I'd possibly want to be a surgeon, maybe a heart surgeon, a cardiac surgeon. So that would probably help a lot of people, and hopefully I'd save lives by doing that. So whatever I do, I just want to leave my mark in the world.
Fantastic. Wow. We have got some brilliant guests on this week's show. We've got some people with high, massive aspirations. Brilliant. So a heart surgeon, a doctor, not a doctor, a historian, a Kofi Annan, and a solicitor. Uh-oh, you better watch out, world. Next generation is going to be a good one. Right, okay, so should we get cracking with some maths?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get cracking with some maths. By the way, everybody at home, if you do want to call in, give us the answers to the questions, feel free to do so, because this is an interactive show where you also take part. Don't be shy. Right, okay, first of all, what is a ratio?
Ratio is comparing something to something else.
Ratio is comparing something to something else. What would you say?
I don't know.
Would you agree with him or disagree?
Yeah, I'd probably agree with
Yeah.
you.
Splitting things into
Yeah.
parts, into different parts.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
fantastic. That's exactly what it is, splitting things into different parts. So on the board, if you have a look, it says, our title is Ratio, and it says, what is the ratio of red to blue? That means, for every, how many reds and how many blues have we got? So, easy question, how many reds have we got?
4.
4, right? So you can write a ratio, so we've got 4 reds, and blue next. How many blues have we got?
8.
8. So 4, and to compare something, we put double dots or colons like this, and 4 to 8, and that's all it is, ratio, comparing two amounts. So for every 4 reds, we've got 8 blues. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah? So for every 4, we've got 8 blues. Do you know how to simplify ratios?
Yeah.
Who knows how to do that? Oh, go on, Jamal.
You do it as 1/2.
Sorry?
You would do it as 1 and then 2, because you
One-
half it and then you half it again.
Okay, you could actually you can simplify this ratio by saying you can half this and half it again. If you half it, you get 2, and what would you get? 4.
4.
And if you half it again, what would you get?
1.
1,
1 and
2.
2. Brilliant, fantastic. And there we go. We've done 2 topics there in one. We've done ratio, finding how displaying ratio, representing ratio, and we'll learn how to simplify it. Let's do one more easy example, and then I'm going to go on to some examples that you see in exams, especially in your SATs test and your GCSEs. So make sure you keep watching. It says, what is the ratio of red to blue to white? So what is the ratio of red to blue to white? So simply, what do you have to do? Go on, Malika.
Add the reds,
How many reds have I got? 2.
then add the blues,
How many blues? 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
and then add the whites. Which
1,
is
2,
4.
3, 4. Brilliant.
Yep.
Now, can I simplify that?
Yep.
How can I simplify it?
Half the 2, which is 1.
Half the 2, which is 1.
Half the 6, which is 3.
Oops, so daisy. Half the 6, which is 3,
And half the 4, which is 2.
which is 2. There we go. So it's 1, 3, 2. For every 1 red, we've got 3 blues, and we've got 2 whites. And that's simply how we simplify ratio. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, let's go on to the next part, which is on splitting ratios into different parts, okay? When you've got ratio and you want to share it over an amount, it's a little bit like sharing, but unequally. It's an unfair method of sharing. Let me get my other pen, because this one's running out. So if I've got £12, say I want to share it with Syra and Reza, yeah? I've got £12. If I want to share it equally, how much would Syra get and how much would Reza get?
£6 each.
£6 each. However, the ratio is all about, it's a little bit like unequal sharing. So if I say, because Syra is a girl, I don't know why I'm saying that, but because Syra is a girl and we're going to be gentlemen, we're going to give Syra more of the money. So we're going to give her much more of the money, and Reza is going to get only part of the money. So he's only going to get one part. So all he knew is he got £12. I'm going to split it between how many equal parts have I got? How many parts have I got? Three. So I add the two ratios. Two added 1 is 3. So 12 divided by 3 equal parts. Malika?
4.
4. Good. So we've got £4 each. £4 each. So I said Cyrus is going to get more because we gentlemen like to give ladies more money.
Yeah.
So altogether Cyrus is going to get how much money?
8.
£8. So Cyrus will get £8. I'll write it here. You get £8 for Cyrus, and you put the colon there because that means for every £8, how much does Reza get?
£4.
£4. And there you go. So for every £8 you get, you only get £4, and that's all it is. That's what you call splitting ratios over splitting amounts over ratios. Let's do one more. Who wants to talk through this one? I'm getting tired today. Who's feeling confident enough to talk through it?
I'll do it. Oh.
Go on, Sarah. Go on, Sarah. Off you go.
Because the ratio is 2 to 1, you add them together to get 3.
So you add these together. So you've got 1, 2, 3 all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you divide 21 by 3.
21 by 3. Because you've got 3 equal parts, you do 21 divided by 3, which is?
7.
7. So each person gets 7 parts. And hold on, I've not told you who's sharing this. Jamal is going to share it with Malika, but Jamal is going to get more money.
Sultan.
Okay? So Sultan, so he likes to be called known as Sultan. Sultan is going to get more of the money. So how much is Sultan going to get? At home. Shout out. What? 4? No. 7? 14. Excellent. So Sultan's going to get £14, whereas Malika will get only how much?
7.
7. There you go. So for you,
I'm young.
and so on. Okay, so we write it. I write that neatly. So you can do £14, and you put the colon, and £7. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Easy?
Yep.
Yep.
Dead easy, isn't it? Right. Okay. This is now where you people at home, you wonderful people at home. So let's look at the board now. The wonderful people at home, you're going to have a go at these questions. So make sure you've got your pen and paper and you're jotting these down. So as soon as you've got an answer, call in. It's a free line, so you can call in and answer the questions, and it'll be wonderful to speak to you. So have a quick go. Should we do one more example just for them? Yeah?
Yep.
Should we do one more example?
Yeah.
Now I've got 20 kilograms. I want to share it. I want to share it in the ratio of 3 to 1. So all I need to do is, for every 3 kilograms, I've got 1 kilogram. So first of all, I've got 4 equal parts. 20 divided by 4 is, at home, shout out. Not 4. Is it 4?
No.
Where said 4? It's 5. Okay, so it's 5. So 20 divided by 4 is 5. So we get £5 there, £5 there, £5 there, £5 there. So this person would get 3 parts, so that's £15, and this person will get £5. To check if you're correct, all you do is add them together. If they add up to give you 20, you're correct. We've got a caller already, so let's see who the caller is. Hello, who do we have? Welcome to Maths Plus Much More. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Adib. I'm calling from London.
Hello, Deep from London. How are you today?
Hi.
Fine? Hello? Yes. How old are you, Deep?
5.
5. Brilliant. We've got a five-year-old doing some hard songs. Let's see. Do you want to answer a question, Deep? No? Yeah? Go on, Deep. No, what do you want? Do you just want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Okay, I think he's shy. Thank you for phoning all the way from London, Adib. Make sure you watch, and when you grow a little bit more grown up, make sure you call in to give us the answers. If you've got anybody ready to give some answers, please do so right now. So let's go back to the board now. So here, the questions are on the board. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions, jot them down, and when we go for a break, we'll see how many questions you've answered. There are some more, so we're going to go to a break now. So make sure you come back after the break. This is Maths Plus Much More. I'm Mr Mohid. Take care now. Bye-bye.